Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Many smokers will turn to vaping or e-cigarettes as what they think to be an alternative that's supposed to be better for your health than traditional tobacco cigarettes. But a new vaping trend called Juuling is very dangerous. Experts say it has the same amount of nicotine as an entire pack of cigarettes, and unfortunately, it is now very popular with kids.
Ashleigh, Nowakowski, and Katie Morrow are here with a group called Your Choice to Live. It's a nonprofit that provides alcohol and drug education, support, and intervention. And they're here today to help parents understand the dangers of e-cigarettes. Good to have you ladies here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I think this is fascinating. I mean, we have so many questions. We talk about it all the time. Is e-cigarettes, are they better than traditional cigarettes? But I guess the fact is, overall, they're really common with high school students. That's something that's going on. How common are they with our teens?
They're not just common with high school, but also middle school students because they're very easy to conceal, and they come in flavor. So that's really appealing to kids. They taste good, and they're not stigmatized like the regular cigarettes. You don't walk around smelling like a cigarette. You can just go in the bathroom, puff on it, and then nobody really knows.
Why do you think it's so popular? Because do you feel that it's even more popular with kids, you said middle schoolers, high schoolers, than regular traditional tobacco cigarettes?
I think it's just something that kids can get away with. You know, it's like, ooh, I can hide this from people. And it's not happening just to a certain group of kids. It's all kids that are using it, whether it's the football team or the drama kids. You know, it's not a specific group. And I think it's really just they're experimenting with it, and it's nicotine, which is highly addictive. So then they start to become addicted and they can't stop.
So what's the problem? What should parents be aware of? What do we need to know?
Well, there's issues with nicotine in and of itself because that is a gateway drug. Not everyone that uses nicotine is going to move on to other drugs, but it definitely is somewhere where a lot of kids do start. And then one of the studies that we just read recently, they tested to see what kind of cancer-causing chemicals are in e-cigarettes versus cigarettes, and they found that 5 out of the 8 of the same ones that are in cigarettes are in e-cigarettes.
Wow.
So yeah, we see the common misconception that it's just harmless water vapor, that there's no harm, but there actually is.
Wow. Is there a lot of people think it's just that tar.
Right.
You know,
right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want to talk about Juuling specifically, but just real quick, making sure I understand. Are e-cigarettes different than vaping, or are those different words for the same thing?
Different words, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Juuling. What is that? Is it a brand name? Because we see the Juul, and it's called Juuling.
Yes, so Juul is that brand, and it looks like a little zip drive and those pods. So they're the pods that people buy and put in there.
Yeah, and they're cute and colored.
The colors are the pods.
Right, and it's supposed to be a different way to deliver the nicotine. It's nicotine salts, and so what we're hearing from kids is they don't know how much they're puffing off of it, so they'll go through like 4 of them a day without realizing, oh my gosh, that's like 4 packs of cigarettes.
That's crazy. I would think, I mean, you know, if anybody's ever tried a cigarette, you get super lightheaded and whatever. I can't imagine smoking the equivalent of an entire pack of cigarettes.
And that's kind of the intrigue for kids, you know, go in the bathroom, take a puff, you get that head rush, and then go on with the day. And which is sad.
Yeah. So is that the draw, that they're getting kind of a buzz?
Yes, yes. From what I've heard from kids, you know, they get a buzz and they can do it in school. They don't have to wait till after school to do it.
What do you want parents to know about Juuling specifically?
I think just talking and recognizing that it's not safe. You know, we've done a lot of research with the harmful effects of smoking, and we've seen smoking rates go down, so we need to start talking about that with e-cigarettes as well. Just being aware of the dangers, the risk, and it still is illegal for kids under 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting because I just had this conversation with our middle schooler, and I basically, he said he wanted to talk about smoking, and he said, I know it's bad, I know it causes cancer, but is vaping bad? And they want to ask these questions, they want to talk about it. So I think, you know, at that point I wasn't armed with that information. I said, I don't know, I think we need to do some research.
Yes.
And so to be able to find this and know that that research is there, that there are carcinogens in the e-cigs for vaping, that we can share that information and feel confident in saying, no, it's not healthy, it's not okay.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Where are people getting it? Because it looks like in I know we showed the little flash drive looking thing, the colored thing, but then the pack of it looks kind of like a pack of cigarettes. Can you get Juul? Can you find that stuff at like a drugstore, like a regular gas station?
Vape shops, or you can order them online.
Okay. And are they expensive?
They can be like $30, $40, and a lot of parents will say, well, my kids don't have a credit card, they're 15. But we buy them those gift cards.
Yeah.
Visa gift cards, so they order
Amazon gift cards
online,
or- yep.
they get it shipped, they come home before mom and dad do. Mom and dad don't know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Have the conversation. You can learn more at yourchoice-live.org to find out more about prevention education that your nonprofit does as well. Thanks for being here, girls.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
us.
Thank you very much.
All right.